Hey, fourth grade. I wanted to walk you through all your assignments for your NTI week 2 because it is going to be a little different than last week's assignments. So, when you get into Google Classroom, you'll need to go to the classwork tab, and then this is what you'll see is all the NTI days listed for you. Today, which is it's actually Sunday when I'm posting this video, but it'll probably be Monday when you are watching. It's an NTI day 6. So if you have not completed days 1 through 5, you need to get on top of that and get caught up, because if you get too far behind, it's going to be really hard to get caught up. So you should be today on NTI day 6 is what you should be working on today. So I'm going to walk you through each day what I expect you to do. It is a little different than last week. It's not just Reading Plus and AR. So I'm going to walk you through it. I've got some fun activities I think that you're going to enjoy this week. So on NTI day 6, which is Monday of this week, of week 2, you are going to do Reading Plus this week, but just not as much. So you're not going to have as many lessons. We're basically going to kind of take it back to the way it was at school. So on Monday today, you're just going to do 2 vocabulary lessons. Okay, guys? So you're going to log in and do your 2 vocab. It should take you about 15 minutes. If you want to go ahead and do more, that is up to you. If you want to get all your lessons done Monday, that's fine. But by the end of the week, you're going to have all the required lessons, all of the little boxes filled by the end of the week. Also, remember, I do take a grade on your average. So if your average is really poor at the end of the week, you might want to do some extra lessons, because if you have a 58 average, that's going to be your grade for Reading Plus, because you can use rereads. You can do more lessons if need be to raise that average. So just be aware that that's going to be your Reading Plus grade, okay? So on Monday, though, on NTI Day 6, your second activity is going to be to go to Storyline Online. And you're going to click the link below, and it's down here. And the story for today is going to be Sylvester and the Magic Pebble. And you're going to have a video of a read aloud of this book. I would suggest listening to it twice, because I want you to take an AR test. This maybe will help you get some AR points this week. So you need to use the quiz number 5494 to take the test. If you've already taken the test on this book, it's fine. Just comment below that you've already taken it. And I'll understand. Then after you've done the test on Accelerated Reader, you're going to do a Google form. So you're going to just do one little question. It's going to be a short response, and I want you to use RAPS, restate, answer, proof, and sum it up, please, to do this question. And then after you've completed your vocab lessons on Reading Plus and you've done your Storyline Online, you're done for NTI Day 6. Then on Tuesday, it's NTI Day 7. Again, Reading Plus, and it's just one C reader, and that's going to be that way from the rest of the week. Every day, the rest of the week, you're going to need to do a C reader. So 2 vocab on Monday, and then a C reader every other day this week. You'll notice that I am not having you log in AR. I'm not doing an AR response, but I do want you to still read. You're going to be taking 2 tests with my assignments, but then you also should have other books to read. There's Epic. There's the My On or My ON that has been sent out to you. You can get books there. There's lots of other resources out there. YouTube has some authors reading their books. So if you need help getting a book, you can contact me, but the directions for Epic are on here, how to get on that to get some books. So, be sure you are still doing that. Also, Storyline Online has some other options. So I've got 2 books on here this week, but there's lots of books on that site that you can look at. That's all free to you. So, but on day 7, you're going to be doing an ed puzzle, and it is on the first-hand and second-hand accounts, the standard we were looking at whenever we got called to be out of school. So this is not new information. This is not new content. We've gone over this. So this will be a 4th grade, this ed puzzle. Not everything that you do am I going to tell you whether or not it's for a grade, okay? Because I want you to do your very best in everything that you do. So some things may end up not being for a grade, but you need to do your best in everything that you do for NTI work, okay, guys? So you'll log in for Reading Plus, but the ed puzzle is actually its separate link, and it's down here. You'll notice it's gray because it's not ready for you to take it. You cannot do it until the day it's scheduled, which is on the 24th of this month. So you'll have to wait till day 7 to do that. And it is on first-hand and second-hand accounts. So that's the 2 activities for day 7. Day 8 is very similar to day 6. You're going to do your Reading Plus C Reader, but then you're going to log into Storyline Online. You don't actually have to log in. You just have to click the link, and you're going to see a read aloud here. And it's When Pegaso Met Mutis. And you're going to listen to that be read to you, I suggest twice. And then go take your AR test. There's your quiz number there. And then you have a short response again that I'd like you to use RAPs. And it does say here to give details from the story. That's your proof, obviously, whenever you are answering this question. You need to give me proof from the text using RAPs, restate, answer, proof, and sum it up. So that's day 8, your Reading Plus and then Storyline Online. Day 9, you're going to do Reading Plus, and then there's boom cards. Boom cards is something new for me. I think you might have done them in other classes, but we haven't done them in my class. But you're going to click this link and then sign in with Google. I'm not going to click the link because I'm a teacher and will probably look different for me. But when you sign in, you're going to see your 4th grade reading, 4th quarter class, and then you're going to click the boom cards to do there on context clues. And I will tell you, they're not going to be super, super easy. The words are words that you may not know, but you use your context to figure out what they mean. So if you work carefully, read carefully, and try your best and don't rush, you should be fine on that. And then on day 10, our last day this week, again, Reading Plus. Remember, if you get all your Reading Plus lessons done early, then you don't have to do it every day. You just have to get all your boxes filled in. I would make sure my average is a pretty good average because that is going to be for a grade. And then you're going to do a quizzes for me. And I will tell you this, that it's also for a grade because it is about inferring, which is not anything new to us. We have talked about making an inference all through the year. That's when you take your background knowledge or your what you already know and you put it with the text or a picture that you're given, information, and you make a decision based on what you know and the information that you are given. So if you read really carefully, and take your time, you'll do just fine on this quizzes and you'll do well if you just take your time. So that is your day 10, your Reading Plus, and then your quizzes. The quizzes and the Ed puzzle are not available to the day, that particular NTI day, but you should have a little bit of time afterwards to still complete it if you don't get to it that day. I do want to encourage you to try not to get behind. Try to do every day on the day it's assigned so you don't get behind. You have to check every teacher's Google Classroom, not just mine. You have to check Miss Hawley's, Miss Nikki's, Miss Overstreet's Social Studies Google Classroom to get all your assignments. On Wednesday of this week, all 4 of us are going to meet together and contact you if you are behind on work, not to fuss at you, but just to make sure you don't get behind. Also want to remind you that we have free meals available through the cafeteria. You just need to either fill out the Google form, let the school know that you need them. They can be delivered if you need that. Also, if you are seeing this in another means, not on Google Classroom, if you're a parent, know that paper copies are available at school. If you are not doing online, you can get paper copies as well. If there's any questions, anything you need, please don't hesitate to email, call the school to get my number, call my cell phone if you have it. If you need it, you can email me and I'll give it to you. I'm happy to talk to you anytime that you need help. I know parents that, and if a parent is not watching, if you're the student and you want to tell your mom, if you all need help at night, do not hesitate to contact me. I do not mind to help you at all. I love you guys. I know that this is a little bit different, but we're going to make it through it. And I love you guys. Let me know if you need anything. I'm here to help you. Have a great week.